And we're back.
Oh, I almost said sup N-word just to ruin it, but I held back so hard.
Episode 11 with your favorite degenerates here on Lower Society. You know, just a couple of stooges. We got a Duke of Limbs, a Chowder Head. You got
you got Death's Head upon a mop stick over here.
What you know about it?
Exactly. You know, we're sitting here, we're playing pretend radio again. You know, having a good
filling
time.
my wiener a little bit. You know, spanking it around.
Having fun.
I've been masturbating a lot.
Yeah. You have been? Good.
No, not
I haven't.
I'm saying all three.
Really? You haven't been?
No, I'm lying.
You cut back?
It's about the normal amount.
You know, it's funny. I actually had a question. Oh, we have 2 pinks, 2 blues.
Shit.
Real quick update. No burn this week, folks.
No way. That's what I wanted to
know.
ask. Where are we with the burn? Also, I had a question. So, the burn, is it, how many, like, when it comes, is it the first one of the day? Is it the 4th one of the day that
it's
usually
always,
happens?
Dude, it's crazy because it always is like, first of the day is always as ASAP. As soon as I wake up, it's like, let's go.
I'm talking about the burn, though.
I know.
Oh,
I'm explaining. And then if I do it in the middle of the day, burns happening.
So just mostly burn.
Yeah, but if the burn doesn't happen during the day, it'll happen at night, maybe.
But hold on, what I'm saying is, like, say you wake up, alright, will the burn happen even if it's the first time you jerk off in the day? Say you didn't jerk off in the morning and you waited till, like, mid-afternoon, you just like, I got a few minutes, will it burn?
See, I don't think so because I don't think I've ever got it in the morning, and I've been beating off in the morning for a while now.
So, do you think that maybe the burn is God's way of punishing you for touching yourself a little too much?
That's exactly that. I thought I had gone through my head before.
God's like, dog, stop! You're gonna beat your dick to death,
dude. There was a point I was at the other day where I was like, God's given me so many breaks, and I've just screwed them all up. And it's like God's like, what are you doing down there, dog?
Put your dick away.
It's like this fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
I'm giving the answers. I always used to ask God when I was telling yo, give me the answer for this. Give me the answer for this. I think he's actually been giving me them, and I'm just not listening.
Just
and now he's
him.
like, what do you want from
God
me,
goes
bro?
to give you an answer, and you're like, Pornhub.com?
That's crazy. I'm going to go jerk off everyone.
You know.
Jerking off's been a big part of my life.
Same. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I've masturbated at least, like, several days worth of time out of my life.
Oh, a year to 2 years
yeah,
at least
like,
for me.
Of consistent just beating my dick to death.
Dude,
like,
when I was younger, when I, like, first could learn to beat off,
first hit puberty,
bro, you'd stay home just to beat off.
Like, I was touching my dick as much as possible.
Dude, I clocked 6 times. Like, I remember the first time I stayed home from school to, like, strictly, I was like, I'm staying home
to do this.
Beat off. And it was like 6 times. I couldn't even jizz. I don't even think I could jizz yet. Like, it was just like shooting blanks.
That orgasm feeling. You were like, whoa, what is that?
Which is I used to be like, man, I can't wait for the day I'm spewing out hot glue. And like literally hot glue.
I've never not came. Like,
yeah, the first time you jerked off, you didn't come, right?
No, I did.
So you started
started
post-puberty then.
Yeah, I started... I think the first time I jerked off and I orgasmed, I was... Because, like, I had heard about what jerking off was, and I had never tried it, and I was like, let me touch my dick, see what happens. And then I remember I was like, oh, this feels good. And then I kept doing it, and then I got to that feeling, I was like, whoa! I was like, what was... I didn't... Because nobody had explained what an orgasm was yet, or that it was even a thing. Yeah. And I was like... I gotta do that again.
No, I'll never. First ever post nut clarity where you're just like, what the fuck just happened?
Dude, my first post nut clarity was amazing, bro. I remember, so the first few times, because one of my friends introduced me to it. They were like, do you know you can look up like people having sex and stuff online? And I was like, I like knew what it was, but I couldn't fathom the fact that was a thing. And I was like, yeah, you're lying.
I gotta spark a number to this fucking conversation.
Yeah. And then I remember the first few times I didn't even like get to that point. Like I just thought like. I was like, this is fun enough, just rubbing it and looking at naked ladies, whatever. I didn't
Damn straight.
And then I remember I was at my dad's house in Maine, and I came out the bathroom, and I went into my stepbrother's room, and I looked at him, and I go, no, I know you do it too. Have you ever gotten to the point where it's like, you can't even touch your dick after it felt so good? And he goes, I don't think I have. Next year, he got to that point and was like, Devin, I know what you mean now. And I was like, yo.
Yeah, I just remember being out... Like, astonished the first time I was like, I could do that? I was so souped.
That was
Like I possess magical powers.
Yeah, I've been chasing that orgasm ever since that first. That was the best orgasm I ever had, and I've been chasing it ever since.
That was a different kind of. That was like a beat off in public kind of horny. Like I'll just beat off in a public restroom. I don't even care. Anywhere. You're like, no one's gonna know.
Not only that, but you're like, I know myself. I can make this happen in 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And I wish
My favorite term for is banging it out. Banging one out. Real quick.
Honestly, I can make myself come quicker than any woman has ever made me come ever in my life.
I'd be an incredible gay.
It's like a mental
I would be a fucking. I would literally, dude. They'd have me in the back of the gay house just sucking and fucking all day.
Taking tips.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, I'd be giving tips, kid.
Yeah, giving tips, taking tips.
You know how it goes. You know. But honestly, I guess it's just like the...
I meant giving tips, like just telling them, lick the shaft under, like while you're having it in your mouth
you get
and
the
stuff.
tip, the shaft, and the balls.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I guess just because a guy knows a guy's body. Just like a woman knows a woman's body, a man knows a man's body.
Yeah, I could probably jerk my homie off. I mean,
if a guy's butthole?
That's one thing about a man's body I have no idea about anything about,
you
bro.
You ever met a guy's butthole before?
No, I haven't, thankfully. I can thankfully say I've never met a man's butthole.
I don't think I've ever seen another dude's butthole before. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, I can't remember a time that I was...
at least.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, there is one time, but that brings up PTSD, so...
Alright.
We don't talk about that.
We'll talk about it on episode 16. That's 5 episodes down the line.
I ever seen... I've seen girls' buttholes, but they're clean.
I've seen animals' buttholes.
I remember having sex with one girl and then spreading the cheeks and seeing a couple of hairs in the scrotum area, and I was like,
that is the worst.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna throw up.
Honestly, alright, I know you can't tell a woman what to do with her body or anything, but personally the biggest turn off for me is armpit hair on a female.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, dog. Just shave that shit. Shave all of it off. Yo, I'm honestly, one of them people, dog.
I get I boot up with Rihanna and Rihanna's like, I'm not shaving my armpits unless you do, I'd be in there with a razor right next to her, like, alright, babe, you gonna get this spot for me? I'll get it on you. Like, we'll be smooth and aerodynamic together.
Girl takes her shirt off. She's got Jared's chest. Oh my god.
Alright, I've never seen chest hair on a woman. They have the light, really blonde, they're unnoticeable hairs, but I've never seen, man hair on a woman's chest.
Dude, chick takes her shirt. Do you ever have a gym class with Sam Neath growing up? Dude, imagine if she takes her shirt off, she got Sam Neath, that
she got D-Man hair.
Oh, D-Man would be so... D-Man's chest hair would be so bad. D-Man, coming soon to you, folks.
Yeah, next episode possibly have a special interview with a very good friend, and
I'm sure we're gonna have a bachelor party and just
recently engaged folks.
Thousands of pounds of cocaine and strippers.
Yeah, D-Man probably wouldn't do that. Tommy would probably stab us for having D-Man next to cocaine.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't have to know.
Shout out Tommy.
Shout out Tommy.
Doesn't know nothing.
Also while we're on the subject of D-Man and stuff, shout out everybody who supports this podcast, man. If you guys really do enjoy this, you're some of those people that comment, share, all that shit. Shout out you people. We have both Haley's, shout out Noah, who's always on. I put out yeah, hell yeah. I put out something, and he's already on it that.
I always see he's the first one to lay on it.
Yup, he's just all your guys, D-Man, all your guys' support, it really means a lot to us, and what happened. Thank you.
And that's from Beef and Jared. Now from me. You sons of bitches. Tell your friends. What are you doing? What are you doing? Unbelievable.
We will, in 1 year time, be doing a giveaway to a lucky fan who we decide it was, one of the fans from the beginning. We'll do a giveaway where we're going to frame a picture of all 3 of our balls, Photoshop them together to look like one big ball sack. Photoshop. We're going to frame it, send it to you, sign it.
And in the box, I'm also, Van Gogh cut his ear off, I'm going to cut my left testicle off. We're going to put that in live on the podcast, and we're going to put it in a velvet bag, a real nice, tasteful velvet bag.
We should make a pasta dish out of them.
I think it come in my eye.
Or I'm just a ball.
That's my cum. Devin doesn't say he'll suck that dude Chris's dick for nothing. He's been practicing.
Wait, I said I was going to suck a dude named Chris's dick?
The comedian.
Oh, yeah. I'll suck his dick.
Chrissy Drip Drop.
Oh, yeah. Chrissy Drip Drop. Sweet out Devin. I sucked Chrissy in 07, but it's okay. Daddy's dead. And that just basically means, for a little background, when your dad dies, you can truly come out with your real sexuality. That's the rules of life, I guess.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, all right, if you want to go do whatever you want to do with other consensual adults, I really don't give as long as it's however many, honestly, I don't care how many are in the group, as long as it's only consensual adults in the vicinity, that's all I give a fuck
What
about.
if that was the one thing you give a fuck about, how many people were involved? You were like, it has to be 2. If there's any more, there's gonna be a problem. 4 people? You have 4 people fucking each other? Are you fucking kidding me?
My biggest thing, though, is, like, people are, like, they instantly dismiss, like, they're like, oh, well, like, obviously you can't have kids, that's the wrong thing, which obviously, like, you can't have kids involved in shit like that. But something people tend to overlook when you talk about sexual acts, for some reason, I feel the need to say this, don't bring animals into the fucking equation. Bro, I just seen an article about a dude who got arrested for fucking a chicken on camera while his wife recorded it.
Oh my god, I got a good story about this, actually.
What?
My sister told me a story.
Okay, where is this heading?
She told me a story about this girl she knows. So her roommate had to watch a cat, so she brought the cat into the house and everything, and apparently this cat was there for 3 weeks, and finally this chick's, like, mom came into my sister's work or whatever, and she was like, oh, it's been giving our daughter, like, really bad reactions and stuff. Like, allergic reactions and stuff. She only had hives on where her titties and her pussy were. And my sister was like, what were you doing? Rubbing the cat on your fucking cooter, yo? What the fuck?
Did she say yes?
She said it sat in my laundry. Bitch, you'd have hives all over you.
What was she doing with that cat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo.
Okay, after
after
we're done recording this, we're gonna call animal control. That is a fact.
You got a video of that?
I know, right?
I ain't no snitch, but it was that bitch right there,
yeah.
officer. What the fuck?
We were talking about that, how the only time you have to snitch is, well, that, and when when you know someone has a gun in a school, you should probably snitch.
Yeah, there's very few, like... But...
Don't be a snitch.
No, yeah. I mean, when it's between, like, consensual adults, that's when it becomes snitching. When there's children involved, or when there's animals involved, I think that... Devin shit himself.
Slowly slipped away. Slipped away. He's like, you know what? Fuck this podcast.
I pooped myself.
But, you guys are doing this one alone again?
But yeah, when there's children and animals involved, see, this is when I believe capital punishment should be brought back.
Yeah.
I think if you are caught with your dick inside of a child, you should literally be dragged by the balls through whatever main street is of your town or city while people throw fucking rocks and sharp objects at you till you're dead.
That was just an uncomfortable sentence. If you get caught with your dick inside a child, like, that is just the most uncomfortable sentence ever.
And that's why I think it deserves the most uncomfortable punishment.
Yeah,
Stabs him in the leg, fucks the leg hole.
I'm in the kid. What are you gonna do now?
Ever think about this one?
Oh my god.
I know. I think it's still.
Is that
still counts? Yeah.
I think in that case you should have a separate rope tied on each testicle rather than one on both.
I think Jared should be executed for even thinking about that.
All right, I'm calling. Just for that player, you're going one-on-one with the FBI tonight.
Going one-on-one with the Undertaker.
I've been ready. I've been training.
All right.
How you gonna know?
Yes. We've been practicing his Swanton Bomb.
Yeah.
I've been practicing my Taekwondo.
Playing a lot of chess.
You should see my crouching tiger.
The girl who broke my heart did Taekwondo.
Really?
7 years.
Well, that's better. She probably would have broke something else on you.
Yeah, exactly.
I could beat her ass.
Yeah, probably. We saw her driving, and we were gonna throw stuff at her, but then we decided we're better than that. So we're gonna do it next time. Because
see, I feel like there's a unfair there's a disadvantage to, like, a woman, even if she does, like, self-defense training or something. I guess woman or man, if your shoulders, like, if mine are out here and yours are out here, and your upper arm is the size of my wrist, there's a chance I could fold you with one punch, and there's a very slim chance of you folding me with one punch.
I've seen some, like, fairly normal-looking girls who aren't, like, big, buff, jacked, but are, like, fairly normal, but on, like, the stronger side, and I think, like, probably fuck me up. Slipping could probably fuck me up.
Dude, everyone I look at, I just assume can fuck me up, man or woman. I mean, John's like, I have no self-confidence.
No, don't get me wrong. Catch me slipping, you know how to fight, you're probably going to fuck me up. But my thing is, like, if man or woman, like, if I have at least 50 pounds on you, and I punch you anywhere in the body, you're probably sitting down after I hit you, like...
See, you guys have to live complex lives because you got to think about self-defense. I just completely rule it out of the question. I just go, this person would murder me. So, my life's a lot simpler.
No, I'm a little dude. Don't get my words twisted. I am a little dude, and a lot of people could easily beat me up without trying.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people smaller than me that I could beat up without trying, too. So
yeah.
It evens out. I'm, like, average in the, the being able to beat up versus beating up.
You like Vin Diesel?
I like Vin Diesel next to Kevin Hart and Yao Ming.
Mm-hmm. I look like a heroin addict minus the track marks. Like, I got heroin arms, just small.
You need to go to the gym. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I don't think I've ever actually looked at this part of your arm. Flex a muscle real quick, please. No, like...
Sorry. It's not...
Alright, at least it's solid, though. It's not
Yeah.
soft. That's a good start. But damn, I don't think I've ever actually looked at your upper arms.
I just don't try. That's Devin's.
That's crazy.
That's my whole fucking high school. Graduated rank 200, fucking schlip by. Arm department, schlip by. I was fat. And 50 pounds just fell off me. I didn't even try. I've never tried for nothing in my... This is the hardest I'm trying right now.
You ever think about steroids?
I was thinking about. I used to think about when everyone started doing creatine. I was like, oh, maybe, and then I started thinking about how you actually have to probably have still a drive to work out. And
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
have to. Yeah, 100%.
No, we should start taking if they don't make it illegal. I don't know if they did already or if they're trying to get it reversed, but kratom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
kratom.
If you
Kratom or whatever.
Kratom, yeah.
Kratom, whatever.
If you take enough of that shit, you're like, it's like Adderall.
Yeah.
You get all fucked up.
Louis J. Gomez is sponsored by YoKratom.com. the home of the ounce or the home of the $60 kilo. You can buy a kilo for $60.
Yeah,
Kratom.
fucking. When I went to Florida those 2 times, it's apparently very popular in Florida. Like very, very popular.
Just rolling fucking smoking kratom ones, bro.
Well, I mean, it's easier to get oxy than it is weed in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
honestly. So like, I believe that they're
Shout out
probably
Big Pharma.
Yeah, like, I saw an article, I don't know if it's real or not, like, so don't quote me on this, but I saw that the makers of OxyContin pled guilty to being the #1 factor in the opiate problem in America.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they are.
Took them long enough
My
to
thing, though, is
realize
if
it.
these pharmaceutical companies can get charged with causing pandemics, like, such as, like, opiate problems in America, then that kind of opens, like, I'm not saying I'm okay with it, but it does open up the playing field for suing gun companies for mass shootings.
Yeah.
Which is a weird...
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, like, can you sue McDonald's for obesity?
Because it's almost like all in the... Because you also have to... Because we're a free country and people do have the choice to do things. So it's like...
Yeah, that's like suing McDonald's because America in a whole has an obesity problem. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I feel like one of the only deciding factors of that might counter that is like there's an initiative for more incentive for doctors to push pill prescriptions on people from
That's
like the
very
big
true.
pharma. You know what I mean?
That
which
and-
is a shitty thing.
Well,
like,
and they also allow children to take these hard drugs. Like, they literally jump through hoops so the FDA can approve it for 6-year-olds.
And then
it's
NRA
What's with all the kids like on Adderall? Like that's one of the biggest ones. How many?
that and
kids,
benzos. That and benzos. It's like, what?
There was this one
crazy.
Twitch streamer kid that I heard this story about, or I was watching a YouTube video about this fucking. He was doing Adderall all throughout college and stuff, and like he was prescribed it, and he just took it every day, and he graduated like top of his class, and he got some job at like Vanguard. I think it was. I don't know what company it was. I think it's for stocks or something. I might be wrong. Don't lie to me, or don't get mad at me. But he fell asleep for 24 hours straight and went to the hospital and was like, yo, and they were like, yeah, you have like a problem with your heart or something like that because of all the Adderall you took.
Mhm.
So he had to stop taking it, and he lost his job because he couldn't do the work without it. And now he got lucked out because now he's a famous ass Twitch streamer and makes crazy money.
But fucking, I remember when right when weed was becoming like medical and was becoming medicinal and then recreational and mass, like right around like 2015 era, I was really big into that whole scene. And I remember I read up on multiple news articles and shit about this family, right? So in like 2000, like mid 2000s, the FDA or whoever has to do the approval allowed people from the age of 6+ to take benzos. And this one 7-year-old was prescribed them because he had bad seizures. He had like epilepsy and would get mad seizures. Well, it didn't really help the seizures whatsoever, and all it did was make him form a hardcore addiction to benzos. And then so the parents had tried to set him up in a rehab to get him off the benzos, and the mom broke down in tears. Like, I watched this video mad times. She started crying. She was like, I called the rehab facility and I told them the situation, and whoever she was talking to flat out said, "Ma'am, are you fucking kidding me? We have grown men dying from withdrawals off that drug in here."
Yeah.
And she said when she heard that, she broke down and couldn't. And guess what? The kid started taking CBD, never had a seizure again.
I was just going to say, I bet.
But they wanted to try giving a 6-year-old benzo, something that grown men lose their life to. Like, alright, grown women or men. Grown-ass adults lose their fucking life to a 6-year-old. Adderall is no fucking better.
Yeah.
Like,
I was say it's probably harder. It would probably be harder for him to get like a medical card with his age and everything, and get all like the CBD or fucking THC treatments. But they're just so quick to throw a fucking
so quick to. Like, think about it. If you get injured and you go to the doctor and you're like, I'm fucked up. Like, I broke my arm or something. They're gonna give you Vicodin, Percocet. They're gonna give you something instead of just saying, all right, well, go smoke some weed, chill out for a little bit.
Yeah. We had a teacher in high school. He broke his back, and they gave him a bunch of pain pills. And he was like, I took one. It made me feel terrible.
Yep.
He goes, I went and picked up a 20 bag of weed, and he goes, smoked a joint, was fine.
Yep. And the other thing, too, is it's like, what drug tests are they going to pass on these fucking opiates? Like, it's going to be the same shit. Wouldn't you rather that you seize pot in someone's system than opiate? Like, what?
It's crazy. Dude, the pill company's been in it since the start. Dude, the first pill ever invented was heroin. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. My heart goes out for people struggling with that battle, but my biggest thing to say to them is starts with you. You can't expect no handout from nobody else. You can't expect somebody else to be like, all right, I'm gonna save you. You need to save you.
Yeah.
Because no matter how much somebody tries to help, unless you want it, you're not gonna take it in its entirety.
You don't want to be a junkie no more? Then you don't be no junkie then.
Yeah, and don't play victim either.
Yeah.
That shit's annoying.
Yeah, it's a sense of entitlement and victimhood.
Yeah,
now.
like,
fuck you.
I get it, everybody slips up in life, but when it's like that over and over, and now you're not seeing your kids, you're not seeing your family, the dope comes first, you can't play victim in my eyes. Once you start putting drugs before family, I don't see a victim.
Yeah.
I mean, if your family's completely pieces of shit, I get it, but if you have a family that genuinely loves you, that's hard to come by, to have a whole family of people that really just fucking love you. And if you have that and you're still choosing these substances over you, go fuck yourself. Literally, go jump off a bridge. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Accountability is dying, and I feel there's still a lot of accountable people in the world, but I feel like the number of unaccountable people is just growing and growing and growing. And I feel like a lot of
the
people,
bars just keep getting set lower and lower for moral standards.
It's crazy. I feel like I watch a lot of people, like kids our age, that they do shit, and I'm just like, you don't have no care about how you look or nothing. Like, you just feel like I'm a piece of shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's what the whole thing is. I want to do that, so I'm going to do it. And it's like,
and the thing is a lot of people, they choose it, like, they think that they're happy doing it, but in reality it's just easy for them to do it. And they're just happy with taking the easy way.
And that's why I'll be happy in 20 years when they're the ones with the benzo addictions, and I'm like, I'm here living.
My biggest thing is, like, I'm gonna definitely, and I hate to admit it, but I'm gonna feel sympathy for these people when we get older, because I'm gonna be like, I started where you started, and to be honest, I thought you had a head start on me, but look what happened. Like, I mean, that's
why it's good to start now.
Yeah, I mean,
right now,
it's really, like, right now in your early 20s, that's when you have to grind, son. Like, get that partying and that, like, that shit out of the way from late teenagers to real early 20s, and you gotta start grinding. Like, you gotta find what you love. Like, that's a productive thing that you could see not keeping your life stagnant, but taking you places you want to go. And you just gotta fucking grind with it. Like, that's kind of like how I feel about this amateur photography thing. I don't really like that whole taking portraits of people and that whole, like, conventional style of, like, photography. I like the presidential set I did, like the hazmat suit I did. You know, like
a message behind the shoot, kind of.
no, not even just
Or
an
like-
abstract type style of photo. Like,
Well, not a message, but more like an idea behind the shoot is what I meant to say.
Yeah, like
conceptual.
Yeah, it's just like it's abstract.
Let me get 'em.
Yeah, it's like an abstract. Like it's not supposed to be where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or even with like the whole Trump and Biden thing, it's like it's such like a obviously like a low budget kind of easy put together shoot, but it's effective. You know, like it's not. There's nothing distasteful about it or anything. You know, it's so simple.
I think you guys are fucking assholes for doing that shoot. Actually, I think you guys should even bought a Donald Trump mask. Fuck you.
Technically, you bought them.
Shut up.
honestly, I just liked it because like. In my eyes, it was like, I'm real, like, the closer we get to the selection, the more I just fucking hate both sides of it. So, like, I was like, this might be an easy way to piss off both sides of this, like, and I was like, and I did it. People really liked it, though.
Exactly, because it's a political message without being for one or the other, or against or for. It's just like,
it's just like,
right there. You know?
It's just like,
open for interpretation.
yeah, you know, and my thing, too, is like, you can interpret all those sets on both sides is good or bad.
Yeah. And you know what?
Exactly.
While we're here, and no, you can only, if you're listening to this podcast, you deserve to hear. You'll find out my real political views. Donald Trump, 2020, baby. 2 weeks, he's still gonna be the president.
Is that in 2 weeks?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah,
That's
like
not actually
2
my
weeks.
political views.
Are you guys voting?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna vote.
I'm not.
I'm gonna vote.
I gotta figure out if I'm registered. I might, but it's like.
Yeah, don't register, because if you register, then you're gonna get registered for jury duty.
Oh well, I think I might.
No, I
be
thought that
registered
happens
already.
no matter what once you're a licensed driver.
Oh, son of a.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got something for potential jury duty.
Yeah, so did I. I was heated about
I went
it.
to go check online, but it was fucking. They don't make shit easy online. I don't have the attention span to fucking go through.
My thing is, I throw out any mail that I'm not expecting, so.
I throw out any mail anyway.
Yeah, like,
I have like 400.
I'd be like, dog, I never
Otherwise-
read it. They're gonna be like, I sent you a letter. I'm be like, what's this, 1846? Did you write it with a feather too, you fucking moron?
No,
Why didn't you call me?
Text me, dog. What are you doing?
Dog, you're the fucking government. You obviously have my phone number.
Right?
Like,
You listen to my conversations. Facebook gives me ads for shit that I'm talking about. You fucking. I know you scumbags know.
not only that, I'd be like, dog, someone, like, some Indian dude could find me on Facebook right now. You guys sent me a fucking letter? Like, what is this? I don't know.
Those Indians.
Yo, some people be wild. Was that with you? I got some fake Snapchat account added me. Yeah, and they were like, "You love sex?" question mark or something. And then they said, "I love sex" or something.
You
And I
should have
was
been
like,
like, fucking love it.
Yo.
Fucking love it, bud.
I
I'll
tried
get
getting money out of him, but he wouldn't send me no money.
I'll get messages on my PS4. I'm like, y'all are crazy,
Really?
bro. Like, I'll just get a message, are you boy or girl? And I'm like, what?
You're
wild.
I don't get that many, but every now and again, I'll get like a request on Instagram message. The one that I got was like 2 nights ago, the most recent one. It was from an account that said Olga. I was like, yeah, that's legit.
Ain't no
No.
hot bitch named Olga.
Yeah.
You
A
know?
bot on Instagram literally messaged me happy birthday
Really?
on my birthday.
That's
yeah.
geeks. yo.
That's crazy. That's kind of wild.
It's either a bot or a stalker, but I'm going with the bot because it's like it's
Bot
just,
would be
it's
easier
like,
to stomach.
It's like Bull
say
07 or
stalker?
some shit like that. And then the name is just Bull, and the profile picture is just like a green, like Barbie anime, not Barbie, like animated Barbie type emo, like green hair. It's obviously like a bot. So I'm like, that's crazy how it's like happy birthday and 2 balloon emojis.
I love how
that's creepy. As
They
fuck,
think that we're
man.
mad stupid though, because like think about that. Well, they're like, we'll just figure out their birthdays. We'll add the birthday in, right? And then they'll be like, oh, it's a real person. Then.
It's weird because on Instagram,
They don't show your birthday.
only you can see your birthday.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, it's not on your profile. Like, Instagram doesn't tell
Oh,
people when
yeah,
it's your
yeah.
birthday.
That is strange.
Holy shit, I didn't think about that.
Well, Facebook bought Instagram.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
I don't think
true.
mine are connected, though.
No, it's automatic.
Really?
Like, they're all off Facebook servers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And mine is connected.
it's gotta be.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I like... Because when I go into Spotify or whatever, it's, like, connected.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
That's bad weird, yo. That's sus as fuck.
I just hate how invasive it is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing, is like sometimes I think it's actually kind of cool in a sense, because like, I mean, we're in the beta stages of it in humanity. You know what I'm saying? And like, what's next? It might be like the fucking Jetsons, like fucking tubes and flying
not too far.
cars.
That or we're getting annihilated. One or the other.
I'm with both though. Like, I am 100% with the cause on both of those scenarios. Like, all I'm saying though is like, if I can choose an end of the world scenario, I want the world's largest nuclear missile to hit, and I want it to hit me on the head. Like, the point of the missile hits me on the point. That way I can say it took like $100 million to kill me.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something crazy.
Damn.
I think that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't even have a complete thought. So you're all set. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I just think it's crazy that it's so possible for us to be so far in our society, like technologically, medically, all this shit, and something could just come along, any sort of event, asteroid, another like nuclear fallout,
Yeah, like
Super
we're
volcano,
so
just like even a
reset.
super volcano that's on the Earth, like that could be
Yeah.
the Earth annihilated.
Not only that,
Granted,
but like,
I think there would be some preserved technology to work with and base it off, but like 98% of shit's gone.
I feel like disease in itself should show us how like mortal we really are. Bro, you can't, it's literally in the fucking air basically. Like, the air
see
kills you, dog. Like, anything can fucking kill you. Like, mosquitoes this big can kill you, the air can kill you, anything like can take away your life.
That's why you really gotta thank God. All right, not thank God. I don't want to get religious or anything, but
Let's
for me,
get
it's,
religious.
for
Come on,
me, it's
dog.
thanking God. I
Let's
got
get
thank
real
God.
Christian and
Get
touch
real
each other.
Yeah, let me call my local priest. He's got soft hands.
He'll fuck me.
He
Nivea
did
lotion.
fuck me.
But no, yeah, like I don't know. That's why I like to thank God every day that I'm alive.
What's up
I'm
with
like
your voice?
spit in my throat.
Oh.
It's that grade A phlegm.
Yeah, come.
Yeah. No.
All right, but what were you about to say? You think
gotta
God?
thank God every day for your life. You gotta be like, hey, I'm down here and I'm still rolling. What the fuck is going? I must have done something right.
Yeah, like, my thing is, like, I still got loved ones. I got people that love me. I wake up, like, I breathe, like, we have clean air. We don't live in some third world country where we have to worry about a fucking mortar hitting our house all night. Like, we don't live in some shithole area of the country where we got to worry about, like, getting shot up every other, like, 10 minutes. We do have beautiful lives, you know, like,
We're able to sit here and do this.
like,
Exactly.
it's important to focus that there is better and you should want to better. But you shouldn't put that focus in, oh, it could have been better. It's that it will be better and not that it could have been.
You can almost never play the woe is me card if you were born in our case, born in Warren, Rhode Island, in America. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like,
granted, there's shitty places in America to be born and it's very dangerous and shit, but
Yeah, and I mean, granted, there's not, like, crazy opportunity, you know, like there are in other country, like not other country, but in other parts of our country, like there, you know, there's not a whole lot of opportunity. That, like, average Warren person, like, grows up, finds a job, does it their whole life, stays in Warren, drinks a lot of Bud Light, and that's it. And I mean, hey, it's not a terrible life. Like, at the
pretty
end,
dog shit life.
it's comforting.
it is,
comfortable.
and it's stable. That's a big thing, is it's stable. And that's, I mean, if you want to start a family, that's all you're really looking for is stability. But, you know, it's important to know that you have a solid foundation and you just want to go up, you know?
I am so scared to knock a bitch up
So, oh my God.
for the fact that, like, I'm like, oh my God, I got so much I want to do. It almost makes me, like, be like, I'm swearing off sex. Which, I mean, I'm not getting laid anyway, so it's basically like that already, but...
I'm a virgin.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I wasn't getting laid a lot, ladies. I didn't even want to finish my story. That was all I had.
This one girl I was hooking up with, she was like, oh, she was like, come in me. I was like,
No!
Yeah, right. Somebody's stupid.
Bro,
I literally was like, yeah, no. Like,
yeah, alright. I've
good.
had multiple women say that, and it just, like, destroys my wood off rip.
yeah,
Like,
I'm just like, nah, you're crazy.
I'm like,
right
yo,
now.
you're fucking butt. I'm hitting this raw. What is wrong with you? That's all for jokes. I am a virgin, though.
I have never gotten that, thank God, because I would literally punch her right in the back of the head, bro.
That's what, like, drew the line for me, too. It was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm just...
Yeah, like, it's like, I'm not going to hit her up anymore.
Bitch trying to ruin my life.
Yo, Yo, honestly, first thing I do if I'm hitting lottery is I'm literally going to Walmart and buying out their entire stock of Plan B.
Facts. Dude, I remember this one chick I dated.
Opens up the shelf, it just falls out. I
One
got
chick-
it.
One chick I dated, bro, it was like every 3 times I fucked her, she was like, we gotta go get Plan B. And I was just like, what is wrong with you?
I
Like,
made her money.
exactly, $50 every time! Every time! The first time it was alright, because she was like, I think we fucked with a condom, and it, like I just, I'm a real motherfucker. I fucking tore through that shit like a savage. I fucking, my
Find
dick...
those Durex, those cheap
I don't know. I think it was a
Those
nice one. It was
lifestyles.
like a nice Trojan one.
Oh,
fucking
Good
had
to
this
see
shit.
them.
Do you have any awkward condom buying stories? Because I got a good one.
No, I have one about. Or oh yeah, no, actually it
I've
is
been
kind
buying
of
them from
awkward.
Iggy since I was like 15.
Nice.
I fucking
The
was
old Indian lady.
real quick. The finish this story first, real quick. She
Yeah.
yeah, and I bought fucking Plan B like 4 times. This bitch. And the first time it was fun because I tore through that condom. The shit was like literally split apart. It was just like the ring part that goes around your dick, just hanging like on the base of my shit. And I was like, oh, I just busted all inside you, dog. So I had to go get Plan B for that.
All right, that's understandable.
But then, so onto the awkward condom buying story. The same girl was like, I want to try. All right, so she was making fun of anal sex, and I was like, oh, I fucked a girl in the ass before, and she was like, instantly, as soon as I had brought up that information, she was automatically like, I want to have anal sex now. Like she was like, let's do it, and I was like, all right, well, I mean, it's up to you, and she was like, I don't know. She was kind of, I was like, look, I already fucked somebody in the ass. I know what it feels like. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like after you do it enough, you're just like,
it's whatever. It's
nah,
cool. But then,
It's too much work for me. Like,
yeah.
you gotta like,
gotta be gentle. And
you
shit,
gotta
yeah.
massage it up,
You gotta
loosen
get
her up a
lube,
little bit.
yeah.
Mad fucking lube.
Yeah, mad lube.
fucking lube. Like that little asshole is tight.
Son. So I went and I bought. So we go to Stop and Shop, and I was like, "All right, you coming in?" She was like, "No, like I thought you were just gonna go." And I was like, "Are you stupid? You brought me to a supermarket. I'm not going in here alone to buy lube and condoms. I could see a family member, kid. Like, I don't want them thinking I'm just going."
Wait, you
home.
went to a supermarket?
She
to
went
buy
to
this thing?
Stop and Shop, and I was like, she pulled in. I was like, "What are you doing?" Like.
Have you ever been to Adam and Eve?
Yeah, no, actually I haven't.
Oh.
No, I have not been in the store.
Not on the website.
Been on the website.
All right.
Been on the website.
All right, but as you were saying,
And so fucking
Oh,
I'll hit that real quick. Yeah.
You want some of this?
So we go into the supermarket and fucking went in there, whatever, and I'm buying it, and fucking she was I had to pay for it and everything. We get there, and she has like a family member, like, or like some of her family friend, like on the side of us. So she's like trying to like hide me wringing it out, and I'm like, oh my god. Get home, I get that fucking condom around my fucking rock hard monster cock, and I fucking, I just. Fucking big squirts, kid.
Monster
all I can think of is
hot
Danny
dog.
DeVito picking over the Magnum. He's like, for my Magnum dog.
I just,
Devin, you're the type of motherfucker to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a Magnum condom.
That's a bar drunk. Oh shit!
shit.
Good thing I realized I dropped this Magnum condom.
Yo, we gotta do that now, actually. So fucking, she's doggy style. I fucking right on a butthole, kid. I fucking stick that dick in there, kid. I get the tip in, and she said, "Ow, ow, ow," and I say, "Damn it!" And I pull it out.
Just fucking deflates.
She was like, "I don't want to do this anymore. Can we just have regular sex?" And I was like, "You
like, bitch.
absolute monster of a person. Do you
You
know
got
how
the
much
receipt?
money I just
I
spent
got
on
the
it?"
receipt.
Kid, no, because I ended up... Remember how I said I had a pocket pussy last episode?
Yep.
Went
right
to
there,
that.
son. Right there. I didn't waste no money.
I don't need you.
Kid, I was coming good for 2 weeks. And then I ran out.
Bro. Alright, I think your story beat mine. I was just one time alright, so I haven't bought a condom in like 2.5, 3 years or something. This was the last time I did. I was I was on a little L ride, whatever, and my girl texted me at the time. She was like, "Oh, go buy condoms for tonight." And I remember even thinking, I was like, "Why am I buying these right now? We've been fucking raw for like 3 weeks already. Like, what's the point of this?" And I go buy them, and I'm in this, and I pull into the parking lot. I put my L out. It's like, oh, I do not have my wallet. I go in there with a handful of change to my... It's an old ass lady. Remember the old lady that used to work at the supermarket, Warren? I'm like, yo, my bad.
Is that where you bought them? Oh,
Yo, he said a handful of change, son.
And guess what? I still have that box of condoms collecting dust in my drawer.
Yo, can
Never
I get
used
them?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Facts,
They're probably expired, but I got you.
I don't be giving chlamydia by accident to none of these bitches just in case I still got it.
I think you're good. Oh, well, your dick does burn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Just to be safe.
Pretty sure you
Honestly.
can go, like, get it checked out.
That's a lot of work.
Next episode of the podcast, after we interview D-Man, that next episode, it's going to be us with your doctor and you.
Yo, you know what?
Strap on, like, a fucking, like, glasses can.
You know those pregnancy, like when the woman's like giving birth, they have the fucking
Ultrasound?
curtain? No, the curtain.
Oh, yeah.
So like she can't see if they're giving her a C-section or something. It's one of those on Devin, the doc, and we're like, it's us three on the, and we're like, how's it looking down there, doc? And the doc's just like, I think you might want to turn the camera off.
Like, I think you might want to come take a look. It's just you guys come behind the fucking thing, come on the sides of the doctor.
Just me and Jared at the same time. Whoa, why is it that color? Jared starts crying.
Jared says sniffy. He's like,
What?
bitch smelling butthole right there, kid.
Ground turkey?
Kid, what do you wipe with? Scented wipes? Like Thanksgiving scented wipes? Because this sounds like ground turkey. But I remember a story, add a layer to the chlamydia story that I forgot to say.
Okay.
I don't think I actually even told you guys about this part, so this was like fresh to you guys too.
Ooh, all right, first time. Here we
So-
go, special.
Alright, so the girl that I gave me chlamydia, oh my god, I wish I could say her name just for her giving me chlamydia. And
We don't snitch on this podcast.
yeah, we about to snitch. So we're about to big bodies right now. But so she was like, "You need to get your medical card," and I was like, "All right." And I just knew my mom had she always just my sister doesn't even live with us. I'm pretty sure she still has my sister's medical card in her wallet, and or she has a copy of it.
Mom things.
Mom things, yeah. So I go and I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta fucking ask my mom for my medical card," and she's gonna be like, "Why do you need it?" Sure enough, Ma, can I get my medical card? Yeah. Why do you need it? Remember that, bitch? I started
Oh, you were honest?
yes.
Yo!
I was like, Ma.
I got the
No,
clap.
because I was acting so like I was so hurt. Like I was like, because I really didn't give a fuck. Because I was like, I'm just fucking this chick anyways. I'm probably gonna keep fucking her, so it's whatever. I'm just gonna keep passing it back and forth to her, to each other. So fucking I'm like, Mom, you know that bitch I started dating? Yeah. The guy before me? Chlamydia. And she goes, oh my god. Every time I tell her something, like when I was really young, Brandon, she was like, what movie are you and Brandon going to see? I said, Superman. Ma, you know why I'm going to see Man of Steel? Why? Superman's got a fat cock. And my mom go, oh my god. She always does that whenever we see something
Sounds like my
crazy.
mom.
So fucking yeah, I was, oh my god. And then she was like, here you go. You need any money for it? I was like, because I didn't have a job at the time, I think, so I was like, yeah, I need like $20. And I think she ended up paying for it anyways. So I was like, alright, dealer's fucking hand here, you fucking gave me it, so you're paying for it.
So,
It's only $20.
I have a real follow-up question for that. Your mom let her back in the house after the situation?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
My
My
mom-
mom would beat a bitch's ass. She tried walking back in my crib after giving me some shit like that.
Yeah.
My mom's throwing that bitch the fair one at the door. I swear to
Throws
God.
up.
She just opens the door, put him up, and she's getting rocked just for talking.
The audacity of my mother.
Tell
2
me she
years
brought it up.
later. No.
Oh,
She says, oh, I saw your ex-girlfriend at the store. I think she works there or something. I was like, oh, great. She was like, well, don't talk shit. She was a nice girl. I go, Ma, I'm pretty sure she cheated on me and she gave me chlamydia. And she goes, oh yeah, fuck that bitch. And I was like, yeah. That's one thing. My mom, they used to call her the blunt queen in high school, I guess, because she smoked mad blunts. So she's got like her like little edgy side to her.
Yeah.
So
Your
she
mom's cool. I like your mom.
Yeah, she's good people.
She won class friendliest or class sweetheart or something like that.
That was the blunts.
Yeah, right.
was the
All the
blunts.
blunts she rolled.
Fucking damn. That must have been a very hard conversation. You were just like, Mom.
Actually, it was pretty
I would have
easy.
just straight up lied. Although it's good to like this.
It probably was.
I always
You took the
honest.
better route, but me naturally, I would just have lied through the whole thing.
Me and
Oh,
my-
did I
I've
tell?
lied about
Okay, have
way
I told my
smaller
UTI
things.
story on here yet? Oh, yeah, when we were talking about it, I was like, I thought I had an STD, but it turned out to be a UTI, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
thanking Christ. But I was honest with my mom because I was like, Mom, I have an issue and I don't know what it is, and I'm scared. Like I was so scared. I was like, I don't know. My mom is the realest.
I was gonna say your
when it
mom
comes
seems like
down-
a real ass bitch. Like
so
that.
she could be like whatever on any, but if it comes down to like something like about my health or me being in like trouble, she is the realest one. Like if it's my health, she's like, we're going to see this doctor here because like I know he's gonna tell us what it is. If I've gotten in trouble, like she'll pull up and first thing she'll do is she'll walk up to me and she'll be like, did you say anything yet? And I'll say no. She'll be like, don't say anything.
Yeah,
And I'll be like, yo, that's so real. Like she'll be on the, like I've gotten the school, like when she has to come pick me up something, like I'd be like, first thing she would say is, don't say anything to them. And I'll be like, you're right. You're right.
The right to remain silent.
Nothing was.
Yeah.
Until my mom gets here.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I'm a minor. You can't touch me or do anything. I was like, bring me home if anything, officer.
Quick shout out to Jared's mom when she came up here the other week and she knocked the broom over and she goes, "Oh my God, Jared!"
She knocks my broom over. She goes, Jesus, Jared. I'm like, are you serious?
She comes up and she goes, "It smells like pot smoke up here." I was like, "Yo, I love this lady."
Yeah, she's
And she restores. She restored an old clock. It was beautiful.
I was looking
was
at
beautiful.
it like in its glory on the wall. I was like,
You went
damn,
in
that
and
shit-
saw it?
yeah,
It looks good,
It looks
Couldn't
really,
knock on the door after we're done. Hey, can we see that clock?
it honestly looks better than the picture.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
that's
I was
cool.
like, holy shit,
I
it looks dope.
I bet that is nice.
Yep.
So if you got a clock that needs restoring, we know somebody. Hit us up.
Drop them
Beautiful.
off.
Yeah. While I said that, I wanted to bring up real quick for anybody who watched this or anything. If you have like a small, like you got like a podcast, even you stream, you sell sneakers, you're a lash tech, you do nails, you whatever the fuck you do. If you're doing it, let us know. We want to shout you out. Like
We want to do something with you.
Like we're all a community. We all grew up together. Like let's not bullshit it. Let us know. I want to sponsor everybody.
This fucking kid's over here stabbing me while you're doing a promo.
He's been doing that. Give me the damn thumbtack.
Kid's got
God damn
problems.
it.
Kid's got problems over
He
here.
stabbed me last episode.
I'm calling the police.
The Bodius.
The body is. So next summer, expect an episode where we're on a boat.
Oh, in a beach house. At
But
my
like
beach house, son.
Yeah. But like the boat isn't gonna be like a nice boat that you're thinking about. It's gonna be like a real dirty
Dude,
boat.
it's just a raft we built at my beach house. It's just
Should be one of those
driftwood.
like pedal boats. That we should steal.
It's gonna be skateboards on top. It's gonna be skateboards with no trucks, super glued to the top of boogie boards.
We're gonna be headed. We're gonna be like in the middle of the ocean on like just like a bunch of driftwood drifting out. And the Coast Guard's gonna pull up. They'll be like, "What are you guys? Are you guys headed to America? No, we're going to Cuba."
We're filming a podcast. A what?
A podcast.
What the fuck is that?
And be like, "Are you guys fucking dumb?"
I've been at sea for 20 years. Oh, okay.
No, they would just be like, "Are you guys fucking dumb?" You'd be like, "We've been out here for several days. We are very hungry."
You guys have any salmon on board? Do you want to be a guest on our podcast?
My God.
Send the rope down.
We should steal someone's boat and then document live on the podcast the whole like Coast Guard chase and everything. We try to dip from the Coast Guard.
We should kill a guy live on the podcast.
True. Fake our deaths.
Maybe.
We should fake our deaths live.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's smart.
So only the people who watch would know. So the FBI would have to watch, and that would give us some promo.
You know when we do it?
We'd be like, "Yo, the FBI watches that show.
America's
you should do."
most hated podcast.
We do
most
it.
wanted podcast.
We do it once one of us gets jury duty. Then we do it.
Yes.
I
So
got
we-
something in the mail not too long ago.
I got one too at the beginning of the year. It says it's one that says you can be selected from this
Yeah.
time to this time.
I have
So it
not,
was.
and I hope I don't.
I think that was
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do yours right after because it's coming up. But I'm taking this with me when I stand up. You ain't getting this back till
What
the end
is
of the
it? Oh.
thumbtack. You bastard.
I'm getting a headache now wearing my glasses.
Yeah, that's why I don't take mine off unless I start the day without them. Which in that case, like I can't put them on midway through the day.
But see, folks, you have all noticed, probably, that I've been doing it with one side on. So I'm sick of looking dumb. I'm
You know,
wearing
like,
sunglasses
Have
the
a
whole
very
time now.
unfortunate luck.
You
with,
know,
glasses, yeah.
Easter eggs in video games. Kind of like an Easter egg in the podcast. Isn't there? There's some episodes where Devin only got one side.
Spot the missing.
Two things I suck with: glasses and women.
Balls.
Balls too. Well, actually, technically, yeah, my balls, because I think there's a problem going on because it burns every time I shoot glue. So that's probably a real problem. There.
Although you said you went all week without it.
All day.
let me really.
All day. He said no. He said all week.
Oh, I said all
first.
week. I said all
Oh,
week.
really?
Let me really think about if it's been all week.
It's at least been a few days.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
How's your soda consumption been?
Oh, it's been terrible.
Okay. So, but if it isn't burning,
Yeah, I don't think it's been about a week. I thought it was gonna happen the other night, and I was going to as soon as it was gonna start, I was gonna message you guys. Burn started, and then I was gonna wait for it to end and say burn ended. All right, let's see how many minutes that was. Let's see how
yeah,
long.
we'll start timing it. and
Right?
shit.
Jeez.
See if it gets longer.
I'll make a chart, and then one day in the future, only like us three will know about like what the chart looks like, and then you'll be going to get married one day, and I'm just gonna have it on a projector on a wall, and everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" And you're just gonna be like, "I fucking hate you," and me and Jared are gonna be crying.
One of the first things we should invest in is like a monitor for like right here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put a video of me jizzing. see
Well,
if
like I
there's any
said,
problems.
I once I get a new TV, my TV is perfect. It's a small flat screen.
Oh, we keep getting my own TV.
Oh, shit.
That's another thing. That's what
What
you
we
should have
need-
reminded me about. I said, Jared, I got my camera. What else do I need? You should have said that small TV you've been talking about for 2 weeks that you keep
Yeah.
fucking forgetting.
No, but you know what we do need is a desktop, like
Yeah,
on top of a computer. Like that way it can control that separately.
And we need Wi-Fi. That's it. We got the desktop actually. You just gotta hook the HDMI up from that desktop to the TV. And
But
then,
that one doesn't get internet no matter what. I thought.
no, we can get a cable if we get Wi-Fi here.
The Ethernet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, true.
I have an extra Ethernet cable. I have probably a million in my house, but it's just the fact that, or I mean, if we could literally, if Ron and Brenda would let you, you could drill a hole through the wall. And
I don't
fucking,
think that would
that would
happen.
never happen though. So I
Yeah.
didn't never even thought about asking.
But yeah, I don't think that's a. We'll figure something out eventually,
Yeah.
people. What?
We're working on it.
You see what we
the-
got? Like, you see
seeing
what
the
we
light
got?
working.
We got a good shit going on so far. Don't worry about
You
it.
guys want to see my balls again?
Got a fucking shelf, kid?
And we can
Oh,
do
yeah, we got a new shelf.
Shelf. We got
Nothing on it.
shelf.
We got shelf.
We got shelf.
I keep forgetting my.
I mean,
records.
to be honest, the biggest thing is like just like camera, mic. You don't really need much else. We don't need everything we already have. You know what I'm saying? We got more than the basics going on. So good for us. You know, pat on the back, boys.
we got big dicks
Boys.
rolling, son.
Big dicks
big
in your
dicks.
ass is bad for your health.
Thanks. I put that on my story today. That song. You better check yourself.
anybody
before
get
you wreck
offended?
yourself. What?
Anybody get offended?
Yeah, I told him to go fucking take a dick in the ass because it's bad for the health, son.
You know what I want to start saying to people
Mm.
in that the Joey Diaz and Alex Jones when he says that, like
Yeah.
right before he says take a joke, take a shuttle.
Yeah.
Like
What are you talking about, dog?
Yo.
I love you.
Honestly, Joey Diaz said something in his most recent podcast episode today that I just like my favorite thing ever. Just, he said, "You ever get really pissed about some shit that don't got nothing to do with the price of eggs? From now on, when I get mad about shit, I'm gonna be like, this got to do with the price of eggs, and it's I don't know why, but it's relieving right
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
It's
because it's
gonna
such
work
like
for
a
little
classic
while.
Joey Diaz like
It's-
thing.
Not even that, but it
It's
kind of makes
rare.
sense when you
Yeah.
don't think about it too deep. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, well that makes sense.
It's
So,
one of
like,
those sentences that can just apply to everything,
It's like don't think
but
too
also not
existentially.
apply to anything.
It basically just saying like it doesn't affect your cost of living. Why do you care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like to like not think too existentially into like the, because like when he first said it, like when Joe Rogan was talking about like Mars. He's like, that's great, but like, what the fuck is it got to do with the price tag? And it makes sense because it's like, what does it really have to do?
Yeah, like
with
why do
this?
we care when like we need to figure out our own economy before we figure out space.
Or even like personally, like we're still trying to figure out how to be fucking regular people, like functioning adults.
We
in
still
society,
have people having sex with children. So I mean,
and
that's
chickens and fucking
yeah.
goats and shit.
we got a real problem with pedophiles and bestiality on this podcast. So if you have pedophile or someone who fucks an animal, we'll
Give
tell
us
you.
your address.
Let us know.
Give us your address.
I'll come fuck you in the ass personally.
Start like a bounty hunter, fucking.
Yeah, a dog the bounty hunter,
Side
beef the
quest,
bounty
like-
hunter, and
We can
oh
call
my
them side
god.
quests.
Yeah.
Like side quest skits, and then we'll fucking.
All right, ready? Here it is. It's me on an old school, like kind of like retro motorcycle with 2 sidecars. You and
Yes. Yes.
and we're all just gonna dress up as Power Rangers and beat up pedophiles.
No, I think
Be
Jared
slow.
should be riding the motorcycle, us in the sidecars, because me and you are smaller and more compact. I think it would be hilarious, just us like curled up in balls and Jared just riding.
But we definitely just got to be dressed up as Power Rangers, just beat up pedophiles on camera.
Yeah, easy.
You know.
Or
Just,
we're
like,
Nazis.
jump out of nowhere, just like a damn pedophile, Rick Perry, just like start beating the fuck out of him, like,
Just start working.
just start
and
like
shit.
actually like training, like fighting too, so we can just like legitimately like beautiful technique just
Beat
destroy.
the shit
Like, no
out of
matter
him.
what he block. Like,
When we get up to end
Flying knee to his face.
when we get up to end the recording tonight, we should just like we should download the fucking Rick Perry and my bum thing and then have it just start playing as we get up to stop recording and just have it play on a black screen for
Oh
like
my
30 seconds
God.
after.
we should get like a soundboard, how like like your mom's house. And
Yeah,
shit, how they
yeah.
have all that shit and
Do the sound effects and have Rick
have
Perry in my
that-
bum.
yeah,
up
yeah.
in my
That
bum.
would be so funny.
It's a
Yo,
song.
shout out that YouTube page. You remember the username's
Oh
name?
my
Fuck.
All right,
God.
we'll figure it out. We'll put it in the bio if we can. It's
Oh my god.
fucking hilarious.
No, next,
dude.
dude,
Local
as soon as
legend
we
for
get a
you.
Yeah,
TV
I don't
up,
even know who dude is, but he's a local legend.
Local.
I'm bringing a TV, I think, for Sunday, and we're gonna pre-download the clips so we can just pull them right up
Yep.
and on the TV. So since we don't have fucking internet here yet, but we're coming, and we're gonna watch those clips on Sunday when we record. It'll probably come out Tuesday, something about that. So you guys should see it Tuesday.
Yeah. This one will be coming out Friday, and the next one will be coming out Tuesday.
And then I'm coming to
Tuesday.
your house on Wednesday, and you better have my motherfucking money, son.
If you don't, Jared's gonna backspin, kick you in the head, knock you on, then I'm gonna make you big spoon me.
Yeah, it's just pay per view, son. So every time you view this shit, you better expect me at your house on fucking Wednesday, and I'm getting my
I don't think
$9.99.
you want to see Devin in your house on a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Hit you with the 3-piece Popeyes combo.
Oh yeah, I'm showing up. Dicks out. No fucking games played,
That's right,
son.
kicking the door. Dick.
What's up? Oh my god, is that it? Are you erect right now? 25%.
Blue Chew, motherfucker.
Blasted.
Blasted right
Yo,
now.
that would be a
Right,
fire
dude.
Blue Chew ad. It's just like somebody kicking in the door. Boom. Are you erect right now? Blue Chew, motherfucker.
And then it ends and it like cuts to a white screen with like a Blue Chew like logo, and then you just hear the girl screaming at the
I think instead of kicking open the door, it should just be like the dick just fucking just gets so hard and just blows right through the door.
and just jabs her in the pussy. Yo, she's like making dinner. She
Kills
turns
her
around with a
instantly.
turkey, and the dick just hits her right in the cooter. She fucking throws the turkey up.
Kills her instantly. And
Instantly.
splits her wide open.
Alright.
Blue Chew.
Oh.
I just even just hit her in the cooter, send her into cardiac arrest. Yo, Blue Chew, bringing you into cardiac arrest soon.
That's
You
a little
got it.
free
Blue
Blue
Chew.
Chew
Shit.
sponsor. They didn't give us any money for that, but that's a little.
That
so-
should be the promo clip, and then you should we should at Blue Chew, like in the story on Instagram or something,
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Oh hell
Like,
yeah!
give us like $40, Blue Chew. Come
Oh my god!
It's a 40 sack, kid.
Come on,
on. High.
You fucking
Blue
what,
Chew,
highballing us?
$20.
I was expecting like 5. I'm always
Nah, 40.
Sign a contract and everything.
You give us $40. Signed
looks
us.
legit.
You sign a contract. They just hand you a check. You open it. $40. You're like, ooh. And if once I put instant, like I do the mobile deposit, and if I do instant deposit, it takes like 1% of the check. $38.97. Let's go.
Just opens the envelope. What the fuck is this? I want cash. I need cash.
You know what? I want it in fives.
You think I got a bank account?
Drug dealer don't got Venmo.
Drug dealer should have Venmo.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them do these days.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. Cash app.
Probably, yeah.
Whatever the hell.
I'm gonna ask the next one I talk to him. Just be like, should have Venmo?
You take
I feel like that's sketch though. 'Cause,
you
like,
take gold bonds. You take war bonds.
You take
fall
cash
over
for gold?
pawnbrokers.
If I bring gold here, can we like exchange it? Can I exchange it for cash first and then get the weed? No, this isn't the cash for gold. Are you sure you don't do that? You got a fire pit in the backyard?
You heard of Fall River pawnbrokers?
Yeah, you go there. You got a fire pit in the backyard? You just put a fire on. You fucking throw the jewelry in. You wait for it to melt.
Now
And you got gold. You got liquid gold, son.
Yo, you throw that on someone, that'll hurt them.
Drink it. You drink the gold, and you got your body is worth.
Don't worry
money.
about it's gonna burn at first, but it's good for you.
Good for
It's
you.
worth more if you inject it.
And then it hardens as soon as it hardens.
Well, it would melt through their esophagus. It's molten gold.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That sounds the most horrible way to die.
All right, we're gonna chill it, but you gotta drink it fast. So they did.
Shot. Goldschlager. I
There's
guess.
an old story. I can't remember. I don't know what fucking old country it's from. I think it was like the Greeks or
Serbia?
something. No, maybe it was the Spartans. There was some Spartan or something. Or no, it was one of the dudes on the. Shut up. It was one of the dudes on the side of what was it? Julius Caesar, and he was like
his salads.
yeah, he's a good. He
Tremendous.
can make good salads.
He does.
But he fucking he was mad greedy, and basically like this tribe that they like the Romans were fighting with, his army was leading it, and they knew he was like the greedy one that was making all this happen. So they fucking captured him finally, and they poured molten gold down his throat, and it hardened his esophagus, in his throat, and killed him.
Well,
Assholes.
it got the job done.
Yeah, gotta
Okay.
do what you
They're
gotta do.
assholes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess on that note,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good story to end it on. Molten gold in your throat.
Yeah.
With a big dick in your ass.
Go fuck
Facts.
yourself.
All right, stay beautiful.
Suck my
black.
dick.